the super complicated steps of clicking the card to get the extra ultimate gauge, and then shield, and then taunt, or whichever order that is. And now the enemy's realization that, yeah, it's over. It's just over. There is... ult rushing right now in the game is very funny. Because you have people that think that having a bunch of very strong characters that can burst, right? They can really like burst teams is very bad for the game. But then if you have a meta that takes too long, this is what happens. You just ult rush with someone with a strong ultimate. So if every team I make a video on, it's because I faced it a few times and now I'm like, ah, my turn. Goddess Liz, the end, Lost Vein. You can make a variation of this using Twigo instead, also can work. But Goddess Liz is a very important piece. The revive is a key part of it, you know? Because if they ult rush you back, if they get lucky, then even if they fully wipe your whole team, Lost Vein, or Bon, whichever character you're using here, I'm using Lost Vein. Then Lost Vein will have the revive, will come back, ult them back, and win. Unless they also have a Goddess Liz in there, in which case, that is a weird fight you're gonna have. Ideal to go first, but it's whatever. Go for the Liz shield and taunt. You wanna go second. I mean, with these ult rush teams, you kinda wanna go second, but it's not necessary. Especially if you get the extra card for Lost Vein, but you do wanna get that. If you end up not being able to taunt or shield, ends up being a bit of a problem. Because as much as you do have a revive, you also have people that aren't stupid. And will be able to, you know, go for a double kill on you. Which is not that hard, you know, if they just know what they're doing. They can go for a double kill. Let's ult with Liz. And then... why don't we not do anything after, actually? Just ult with Liz. And then move Lost Vein cards. I don't care for the shield. I am not attacking tier, so he's not going to be able to one-shot my whole team or anything like that. Because the big problem child is always going to be tier. His cards do way too much damage, but without dealing too much damage to him in the first place, he's not going to be getting the attack that he needs. So yeah. Because, you know, as strong as he is, if he has full health, he's not going to fully one-shot you. You are a problem. So let's do this. We can't actually directly attack her, because with Lost Vein, that is, because of Gil Lane. But we'll be stunning. It's whatever. We'll be stunning. Goddess Liz, man. It's crazy to think she was the worst decision the game has ever made in terms of a character release. Honestly, she was. And it shows because till this day, even though her stats are mediocre, right? This character should not be a thing. This character should not be runnable, still. But because of how annoying everything she does is, she ends up being relevant. Absurd. Actually absurd. Huh? Okay, I had no cards for Lost Vein. Okay, fair enough. By the way, Lost Vein, HP crit defense. HP defense is fine, but crit defense will give him a little bit more of a tanking edge. I don't care for attack gear right now because he does just enough of HP. If you have him 6-6, this ultimate just hits so hard. And honestly, Goddess Liz, if you have the means to, if you are someone that has been using Liz for other activities, I have crit defense gear on her. Ideally, I should actually have her with crit resistance. I only made it with crit defense because if you remember on dogs, which Liz was a character that you use, dogs would debuff you only if they crit you. So crit defense was actually better. But crit resistance for tankiness, if you're going second and you want to be tanky, you know, damage reduction cards as well. Crit defense is like the way to go. But I ain't going to be making crit defense gear for Liz, you know, that's fine. I have that crit resistance gear. If like Ban or something misses a few crits because of that, that's good enough for me, right? Like one crit there missed is that's good enough. That is good enough. Going all in on the DN, which makes sense. We're gonna, as soon as the game lets me, taunt, shield, attack. A lot of the times they'll end up critting melee, but if you're going second, you don't even need to be crit on melee. The only reason why you would need a melee crit is if you want to shield and taunt. Realistically, you don't need to shield and taunt. Either or is gonna be fine. Taunting is more preferable. But yeah, unrealistic that you would need to. Because for them to go for your taunt, maybe potentially kill the end, right? And then kill Lost Vein is just very unreasonable. It's just honestly very unreasonable. We have encountered a funny guy. He has Twigo, Liz, and Purgatory Melly. I had to choose an attack card. I mean, I had to anyways, because I needed to make space. But I had to choose an attack card or else I would lose ult gauge. Can I just kill? Without getting an attack buff? Because he has damage reduction, right? He has damage reduction as Purgatory Melee. Can I just kill? Fudo? Of course I can. Another interesting guy here. Oh, not much of an interesting guy, is more of an interesting AI. I've just skipped like multiple bots. I'll just take my quick dub on this one and move on. Sometimes there's days that are tough. I prefer playing around this time than I'm playing right now because there's more players. But especially gear, it's understandable. Gear needs better rewards, man. It's as simple as that. We should be able to buy like summoning tickets on the gear shop. Or the coin shop, the PvP coin shop. I mean, you can buy, what's it called, the SSR ticket for like a bajillion coins or whatever, but the SSR ticket sucks. SR tickets, because SR tickets are actually relevant, right? You're trolling. Okay, I take back what I said. Attack gear is better. Yeah, if you're not being crit on, you're not getting the attack buff. Attack gear ends up being actually pretty relevant. I still have the revive. Oh, he didn't kill my DN either. Oh no, I didn't have the revive, did I? I think Liz had already died. Yeah, I take back... I take back what I said. Or I mean, I've never been wrong. So, it was... Someone in my video had said that HP crit defense is good enough. That guy was wrong. That guy was wrong. It's not always good enough. Attack crit defense might be better. Or HP crit. That's assuming you're gonna actually crit them. But or HP crit, that also could work. So look, SSR tickets, right? This shit caps at Red Tarmiel, which Red Tarmiel, still a fine character to have, even though at 6'6", that's great. But Red Tarmiel came out how many years ago, bro? And then SR tickets, the most specifically the unknown one, has tier. It has tier on it. Like relevant characters, you know? This should be purchasable in the PvP coin shop. Because, like, what else are you buying with these? Like, to be fair, I buy the purple stones. I buy the purple, like 6,000 coins for one SSR ticket to get what? Green counter melee? Like, come on. Should be like 200 coins for an SR ticket, because the chances are lower, man. Or something like that. I don't know. I had more shit. Like, all these old weapons. Like, I don't blame people for not playing geared anymore. The very scary tier. And can't really do anything against this team, actually. Because, I mean, I'm gonna attack him, which is gonna give him some attack. It's gonna give him some attack and crit chance, apparently. Apparently, that also gives him crit chance. As we come to find out today. Right? As we've come to find out today, I'm not giving just attack, I'm also giving him crit chance. But regardless, you know, I think he can do it for the shield and the taunt. It's just too much, you know? It's just too much. It's just too much protection. A proper bond team. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Going straight for the Lost Vein. Giving me a rank up. Giving me 2 rank ups. Actually. 2 rank ups. Very nice of them. Very, very epic of them. Let's go directly for the bond. Then our taunt, our shield. Get some health back as well. And now what? You're gonna kill Lost Vein? Really? Oh, you know what I could do? I could actually remove the taunt. So he would lose the damage reduction. Because I was gonna attack, I'm gonna ult and attack, but I'm just gonna do that. Remove the taunt. That sounds better, actually. I have 1 card. That should be good enough. Of course it is. Proper bond team. Like 400,000 CC. Yeah, another 400k bond team. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Oh man, I bought a new chair. Now it doesn't... I bought this like terrible gaming chair on Amazon so long ago. Like 2021. And I don't buy stuff. You know, like if I have something and it works, that's it. Like that's what I have for the end of time, okay? Until it breaks, right? But the chair could noticeably make a lot of squeaking noise on the video. So I was like, okay. So I finally bought a new chair. Also $100, but it's not a gaming chair because gaming chairs are a scam. It's a freaking office chair. Gaming chairs are a scam, by the way, which is unfortunate. They're just really not that good for for like the price to goodness. I don't know. My brain's fried. For the price, they're not good. All right, for the price, they're not really that good. Gaming chairs. Like what? It's so funny. Like this is supposed to be the best team in the game. All right, I'm done. Yesterday I made it on the Arthur Bond Twigo team that people are still using, and now this, like I said, you know, people complain where like Blue the One came out and oh he was too strong because he could one-shot characters. But if you don't have a character like that, this is what happens. Teams that are way too protective, and then they turtle up, get an ultimate, and win. As simple as that. So, it is what it is.